Hi, I'm Lettie. Today I'm going to give you some tips on how to effectively handle being a working mom and all of the things that life throws at you that comes with the territory of being a working mom. I was pregnant and the arrival of our son was impending, and I was just thinking, how am I gonna be able to do it all? My situation is unique. My husband does not work an 8 to 5 job. He works outside of the home, but it's 12-hour shifts. He works several days at a time, and then he's off on some other days. So he's not out of the house Monday through Friday between the hours of 8 and 5. So we had a conversation where I said, look, we need to figure this out, and I really think this could work. Because if I'm going to work outside of the home, and if you're going to work outside of the home, one person can't carry it all. It's not fair. It's not good for anybody's mental health. I knew that wasn't a fight that I wanted to have years down the road. I wanted to build healthy habits and healthy and manageable habits on the front end and kind of work the kinks out as they came. And so far it's worked for us. I even went through and I made a kind of a guide for things that we should do around the house quarterly and monthly, like, changing water filters and changing air filters, and just to keep us on top of things. And it's helped us tremendously. I am a planner. I do like to plan ahead on things as much as I can. So with all of that, I have certain days that I do things, and so I pick up groceries on a certain day, and I kind of have to meal plan kind of for what I have, available, like in the fridge and in the pantry, but also what we're going to eat throughout the week, or even going as far as to prepping a couple of meals on one day. That way I don't have to cook for several days. And that really helps us too, because that's another thing that I don't like to spend my time after work coming home to do is cooking. If it's already in the refrigerator and I just have to put it in the oven or put it in the microwave, everyone's happy, because that's time that we can all spend together. When I'm at home, my time is my family's, and that's my healthy balance. I like to keep a healthy balance. I don't know that anybody does it to them on purpose, but I think that there's this misconception that when you're a working mom, well, you can handle anything. Well, maybe that may be true, but we shouldn't be expected to handle anything and everything. So I really had to set some boundaries for myself, between the hours of 8 and 5. That's my work time, and anything after that, that's my family's time. Being a working parent has been challenging, but I don't know that I would change it, because I've learned a lot about myself in the process, and that if I can keep everything kind of trucking along on a schedule, and I'm supported and everyone's needs are met, like, we're gonna be okay. Everything's gonna be fine. If there's anybody out there who's struggling with managing their time, how they're going to do it all, thinking that they have to do it all, I just want to encourage you to just sit down and write it out. Write a list of what you think has to be done throughout the week. Write a list of things that 100% have to get done throughout the week, and figure out where to allocate your time. Talk to your spouse, talk to your partner, ask them for their input. Sit down and figure it out together, because you're in it together. It's not fair to hold one person accountable to meet all the needs of the family. That's not fair. It's not attainable. It's not good for anybody. Sit down with your partner, sit down with your spouse, map it out, put the pieces together like a puzzle, figure out what works best with their schedule and your schedule. And on certain days, maybe somebody has to pick up the kids on certain days and somebody picks them up on the other days, and then on certain days one of you is responsible for cooking supper, and on those other days maybe one of you is responsible for some house chores. Whatever works for you. It's not a one-size-fits-all solution. The beauty is that we're all pretty flexible and we can figure it out. It takes sitting down and having a conversation. It takes sitting down and saying, I can't do it all. I know I can't do it all. I know my limitations and I know my expectations. And it's just really important that you tackle the problem together.